Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of 2000's Represent. We're wrapping up 2001 with a video game. In this episode, we're talking about Grand Theft Auto 3. Just an incredible game. Still holds up. Kind of laid the groundwork for basically the rest of the Grand Theft Auto series. They followed this up with Vice City a year later. A couple years after that, we got San Andreas. Then we got Grand Theft Auto 4, Grand Theft Auto 5, some spin-offs, like Liberty City Stories, Vice City Stories, Chinatown Wars, and coming out next year, Grand Theft Auto 6. Definitely one of the most influential video games of all time. One of my favorite games of all time as well. I definitely like Vice City more, but this one really kind of, like I said, set the stage for kind of everything that kind of followed. Really very influential in the open world gaming genre. Kind of after this game came out, there were a lot of kind of copycat games or games that were still good, but like True Crime Streets of LA came out. I think there was also another True Crime that was like Streets of New York. Just a whole slew of just open world games. Like even like the Spider-Man games kind of got in on the open world after this. I remember Spider-Man 2, the movie tie-in game, just having a huge kind of open world. So yeah, this game did a lot for that kind of style of game, that kind of genre. It's just an incredible game. Of course, we're going to, after we get through some notes here and things like that, we'll be playing this game. Like I said, it still holds up, and really just kind of, for me, it was the game that got me into the PS2. I bought a PlayStation 2 primarily with the intention of getting it for Metal Gear Solid 2, but Metal Gear Solid 2 wasn't out when I bought my PS2, and this was the very first game I bought when I picked up my PlayStation 2 back in 2001. But I have some notes here about this game. We'll get to the notes. And then, of course, we'll do some gameplay as well. So let me just grab this here. And let's open the notebook up. See where we're at there. All right, cool. Grand Theft Auto 3. Move those out of the way. First released October 23rd, 2001. Like I mentioned earlier, very first game I picked up on my PlayStation 2. And absolutely loved it. It's definitely, you can see it as a system seller. To me, the system seller was Metal Gear Solid 2, but this was the game that I ended up. When I went to Walmart to pick up my PS2 in 2001. This was kind of bought it sight unseen. I hadn't read any reviews about it. I just remember liking the original Grand Theft Autos 1 and 2. I liked 2 less than the original. 2 had that weird stuff kind of going with the respect system, which I didn't love, but it was still a fun game. This is the first 3D Grand Theft Auto, and when I first read about Grand Theft Auto in 1998 or whatever it was, and there was no screenshots in the magazine or article I was reading, it was just describing what the game was. I kind of envisioned it being a third-person kind of 3D game, and the original 2 are, of course, top-down. But this is when I played Grand Theft Auto 3 for the first time, it's kind of how I envisioned the game being when I read that article about the original a few years earlier. But very first game in the very first 3D Grand Theft Auto. Apparently it got delayed, slightly got delayed due to the September 11th attacks. I think they took some gameplay elements out. I think the main one that they changed was, I think there were supposed to be some missions potentially with the kind of the biplane or whatever kind of plane it was. That wasn't a biplane, but it was like a very basic, almost like a Cessna kind of plane you would fly around. They basically had that. There's an airport in the game you can go to, and you would probably be able to get in that plane and fly it around. They delayed the game. They took the plane. They didn't take the plane out entirely, but they chopped the wings off of it in the game to make it kind of not really flyable, even though if you were skilled enough at doing it, you can actually get in it, drive it, take off. And kind of glide, I guess. You're more gliding with it. But in Grand Theft Auto Vice City, they added in like helicopters and planes. There's boats in Grand Theft Auto 3. Basically, everything in 3 got improved upon in Vice City. In Vice City, they added in motorcycles, just larger gameplay area. I think Vice City is probably out of the first 3 on PS2 is probably my favorite. It's just got a great vibe, a great soundtrack. San Andreas has started leading into it being almost too big because there was like 3 cities, interconnecting areas between each one. It was still a great game, but I think if I were to rate the games in the original like 3 that were on PS2, I go Vice City being my favorite, then San Andreas, and then the third one. But like I said earlier, heavily kind of influenced the open world gaming genre. Did a ton of stuff for that genre. Um, this game did have, I think it was the last one that had it, but you could hit select on your PS2 controller and change your viewpoint, your camera angles, and things like that. And they included the top-down viewpoint in this game, and I don't think Vice City or San Andreas did that. Um, but that was kind of in there, I think, as a way for people to that were accustomed to the top-down gameplay to still play the game that way. But I basically like going third person, like behind the car, behind the character. I played it in top down just a little bit to test it out when it came out, and I kind of never went back to the top down view because the third person 3D view to me is just kind of how I always envisioned the game. See here. There was an interesting way that they kind of locked the first island in this game and also in Vice City. So, the beginning of this game, your prison bus gets attacked and you basically are freed, but the bridge is kind of damaged and it locks you into just playing on that first island. It's almost, it does it in a way, but it also feels a little bit unrealistic because if the bridge really got that damaged, it would take longer than however it took in the game to get that bridge fixed. In Vice City, it was a little bit more believable because you're kind of stuck on the very like first like starting area, and I think there's like some storms that are going through, and it makes the other 2 islands inaccessible because of like road closures due to like I think it was like a tropical storm. So, but even in 3, it doesn't. It's a really kind of a nice way of letting you explore that first island, doing a few missions, and then having those other islands eventually get available to drive to. So that was kind of cool. Let me see here. Oh yeah, there is a great voice cast in this game. Your character, who I don't know if he's ever named in this game, he shows up again in San Andreas, which is technically a prequel. Both Vice City and San Andreas are prequels of this one. This one's more modern. I think it takes place in like 2001 when it came out. Vice City, obviously set in the 80s, I think 1986, 87 maybe. And San Andreas is 1992, I think. But the main character named Claude, who's the character you play as, doesn't say anything. And obviously, I think that was kind of done to put you more in the character, and you're kind of just reacting to what's going on around you. All the other characters or main characters in the games, in like for example in Vice City, you have Ray Liotta doing the voice of Tommy Vercetti, and then you have Carl Johnson. I think it was Young Melee who did the voice of that character in San Andreas. But there's a huge voice cast in this, all some pretty big names as well. Let me actually just bring up the cast here of the voice roles. So you have Frank Vincent playing Salvatore Leone. He's known for like he's like in Casino. You have Joe Pantoliano playing Luigi. Michael Madsen's in this, known for obviously working with Quentin Tarantino in like Reservoir Dogs, and then like Kill Bill Volume 2 technically, but the Kill Bill films. Michael Rappaport is in this. Debbie Mazar, Kyle MacLachlan, Robert Loggia, and I think that, and then you have Guru doing the voice of 8 Ball. That's kind of the main celebrity cast there. But yeah, they kept that tradition going, and then they had like even bigger names like Vice City had Dennis Hopper. Obviously, Ray Liotta was in that. Forget the actor's name, but I think it's Robert Davi is in that game as well. So yeah, it kind of set a tradition of just big name actors being in these games, like in Vice or not Vice City, in San Andreas. You had, I think, like Peter Fonda was in that. You had Samuel L. Jackson, and so on. So each game kind of did have its own like celebrity voice cast, which was kind of interesting. And then one thing about this game, and obviously improved upon in the subsequent games, is the radio stations. The radio stations in 3 are, I think there's one station that is like licensed music, and most of the other stations are music that has been kind of like were created with the game in mind. But there's a whole bunch of different radio stations in this one. Let me actually just bring up the radio station list here. So the radio stations are, we have Head Radio, Double Class FM, KJA, Rise FM, Lips 106, and you have Game Radio, and then you have MXX, Flashback, Chatterbox FM. I think on the PlayStation or on the other versions of the game, newer versions, you could do like your own custom soundtracks. You couldn't do that on PS2, but I think on Windows you could. I always just stuck with the radio stations in the game. The radio stations in Vice City really just hit that vibe perfectly. I remember when that game came out, I bought the like 7 or 8 CD. I think it was 7 because it was like a bunch of different stations. But they did a full soundtrack box set to Vice City, which I still own, which is one of my favorite gaming things because it was just like a really cool just collection of great 80s music. But the funny thing is, in this game, one of the stations, Flashback FM, pretty much the entirety of that station is just the soundtrack to Scarface, which is kind of funny. So you have like Debbie Harry in there, Giorgio Moroder doing the music. Let me actually just bring up Flashback FM here. So it has Debbie Harry with Rush Rush. You have Elizabeth Daily doing Shake It Up. Paul Engerman's Push It to the Limit. Amy Holland doing She's on Fire. There's Elizabeth Daily with I'm Hot Tonight. All from 1983 and all from, again, the soundtrack to Scarface, which is kind of funny because basically Vice City is essentially their version of Scarface. So the game after this borrows heavily from Scarface. There's a lot of like homages to that, like the mansion that you take over from, I think it's, I'm trying to think of the actor's name. Let me just bring up the actors. I'm going to obviously remember the name very, very soon. Who is it? It's let's bring up the cast here of this movie. Of course, it doesn't show up there on the thing, but 1997 film. And I'm going to kick myself when I can't think of the name here. More, nothing. It's not him. Oh yeah, Luis Guzman. I actually came up with it. Like looking at the list. Yeah, Luis Guzman is in Vice City, and you take over his mansion, which is basically like an homage to the Scarface mansion. But yeah, like it's funny that the soundtrack to Scarface is in this game, and the next game in the series is essentially GTA's version of that. The game is just GTA 3, critically acclaimed, just amazing great reviews from this. Let's take a look at some of the review scores. So we'll go off the PlayStation 2 version, even though in the video we will be using the Windows version for this video, and I think it's the original version, not the they did like a remaster recently, which I haven't played. But Metacritic has the PS2 version at a 97 out of 100. OneUp.com gave it an A+. Allgame has it at 5 out of 5. Looks like an 8 out of 10 from Edge. Eurogamer has it at a 10 out of 10. A 9.5 out of 10 from Game Informer. GamePro with a 5 out of 5. Game Revolution with an A. A 9.6 out of 10 from GameSpot. GameSpy had it at a 94 out of 100. And IGN has it at a 9.6. I think it got gold from Electronic Gaming Monthly. I think it came close to getting perfect scores, but they were like, I think it was like basically like 3 nines or something. So it's still very highly reviewed from Electronic Gaming Monthly. So yeah, just an incredible game, like open world. You have 3 kind of islands to work on. I remember really loving the music for Double Clef FM. Is actually honestly probably my favorite station of the game, because in the first like third of the game, you're doing a lot of stuff for the mob, essentially for like the Leone crime family, and it felt very thematic, just driving around listening to classical music and like operatic music. So when we switch over to the gameplay here in just a few seconds, I'm probably going to be listening to a lot of Double Clef FM. But yeah, there's just great radio stations. The talk radio stations are hilarious. The game, of course, obviously drew a ton of controversy as the original did. But it's just an amazing game. I'm looking forward to GTA 6 next year. Obviously, we're going to need a whole new computer to probably be able to even run that. But right now, we're going to pause and switch over to the gameplay. And we're going to have a lot of fun. We're going to probably start up a new game and just go from there. So we'll be right back with the gameplay. All right, and we are in our game now. We're going to start a new game here. And here's our intro cutscene. Basically, your character gets kind of screwed over here in this robbery.
Sorry, babe. I'm an ambitious girl. You're just small time.
Funny because she does show up in San Andreas. So basically, leaves you for dead.
Liberty City is in shock today as the police and emergency services deal with the aftermath of a devastating attack on a police convoy this morning. As yet, no details have been released about the prisoners being transferred in the convoy, and no group has claimed responsibility. The convoy left police headquarters early this morning for a routine transfer of felons to Liberty Penitentiary. The attack took place on the Callahan Bridge, leaving few witnesses and the bridge itself severely damaged. Some of the convicts are thought to have perished in the explosion that followed the initial attack. Revelations as to the professionalism of the attack struck police hours afterward, when identification of the missing felons were further hampered by an attack by computer hackers on police headquarters databases. With the Porter Tunnel project falling behind schedule, this disaster leaves Portland isolated from the rest of the city.
Yeah, and there's how they kind of like lock you into just that first area.
Come on! Senor Dickhead! It's no problem to kill you. You're gonna be sorry. Aye, get lost.
Yeah, and that's basically how the game starts. So now you're kind of free to just play the game. Like I said earlier in the video, like that much damage on the bridge would not be repaired as quickly as it is in the game here. All right, let's load it up.
I know a place on the edge of the red light district where we can lay low, but my hands are all messed up, so you better drive, brother.
This obviously is kind of like your little tutorials. We just gotta drive to the checkpoint there. And here's our first little hideout.
He's right here. Let's get off the street and find a change of clothes.
Got a little garage we can store stuff in.
I know this guy. He's connected. His name's Luigi. Me and him go back, so I can probably get you some work. Come on, let's get over there.
Before we do that, I know there's a, what are they called? A unique stunt over here. The game's got the unique stunts. It's got, what are they called? Hidden packages to find. I probably shouldn't crash the car, the first thing to do. Oh, I failed because I flipped the car. Alright, let's start over. I'll do that later.
I know this guy. He's connected. His name's Luigi. Me and him go back, so I can probably get you some work. Come on, let's get over there.
Mall or talking about...
Man and man, let your love grow strong.
Alright, we gotta drive over to Luigi's.
And this is from Greensleeves.
Well, let's go around the back to use the service floor.
Oh, I don't know why he fell over, right?
Wait here, man, while I go in and talk to Luigi.
Eightball's got some business upstairs. Well, maybe you could do me a favor. One of my girls needs a ride, so grab a car and pick up Misty from the clinic, then bring her back here. Remember, no one messes with my girls. So keep your hands on the wheel. If you don't mess this up, maybe there'll be more work for you. Now get out of here.
Yep, so there's Joe Pantoliano right there. Alright, let's go. All right, here we go. Drive up here. Oh, great. I just hit. Alright, so at least with a 1-star rating, you can just drive around and evade that. Let's go drop her off. That's probably a unique stunt right there. I didn't even do that, but alright, so there we go. First mission passed. Alright, so now we don't have a wanted thing anymore. So let's just drive around for a little bit. There's a unique stunt over here, like I messed up that mission earlier, but let's see if I can find it. There it is. And I should be able to clear it with this car. This car should be fast enough.
I think that last piece really says something important about texture.
Let's see here.
Don't you?
Almost like Dukes of Hazzard
I'd like to
style.
listen to this next movement while enjoying a fine Chardonnay.
Oh, perfect insane stunt bonus. Very nice. So yeah, those unique stunts are scattered throughout the city, and they're just like a cool little thing to find. And there was another one I saw over here when we were driving back. There it is. So I don't know if we'll be able to get the speed for that, and also there's a bunch of trucks coming over this way. Let's go try it. It might not be a unique stunt, but it'll be cool to do. Oh, actually on top of the train. Let's get out of here. Oh yeah, that'll get rid of your wanted level. Can I climb up that? Yeah, I can. All right, cool. I should probably go back down. That is, if I can actually get down. I'm probably going to take some fall damage, but... not too much. Not too bad. There's ammunition. Yeah, let's do another job for Luigi. Grab a car first.
Luigi said to give you this, so here, take it.
There's a new high on the street. Goes by the name of Spank. Some wise guy's been introducing this trash to my girls down Portland Harbor. Go and introduce a bat to his face. Then take his car, respray it. I want compensation for this insult.
All right, so let's go. All right, where's the bat? Oh, there it is.
Maestro.
And there's certain vehicles you can do like side missions in. Like if you're in a taxi, you can actually drop off taxi fares. That's kind of cool. But let's go over here. Let's complete this mission. You can swing that way. All right, so we got to take this car. Alright, so we got to bring it to the resprayer. Basically just change the color of it. Alright, paint spray is just right over here. Where is it exactly? Alright, let me see. Oh yeah, there we go. Alright, so we've got to drive it back over here now. Alright, let's go save the game. That's that was what is it called? Flashback.
That was magnificent. A very emotional piece. Molto adagio. Lovely, twinkling, radiant, marvelous. Double Clef FM.
I've tried everything, and I just couldn't keep those extra 200 pounds off.
And then you could also store a car here as well.
The Abdometrix, the Thiazides, tummy stapling. I've had my mouth sewn up, my hands chopped off. You name it, I've tried it.
Let's go save our game. I already have a few games saved, obviously, but now that'll jump the time forward by 6 hours. And I want to do some of the taxi missions. Let's see if we... Oh, I guess I got hit by that. All right. Oh, here we go. Here's a taxi.
Hey, my cop!
All right, let's do taxi driver. All right. All right, let's drop them off. We got 20 seconds.
That's exactly why you should come visit.
All right, let's do another.
House of Tomorrow, and they'll set you up with all your 21st century technology needs.
I only spent $20,000, and now I can get email in the shower or surf the internet while I'm driving. I was doing.
All right, next fare. We got 38 seconds.
Little league games. Thanks to House of Tomorrow, I can play wireless head-to-head 3D virtual reality anywhere.
If it's a flash,
You also just have to love the advertisements on the radio. They're great. Oh, geez.
House of Tomorrow.
Got hit there. 23 seconds.
House of Tomorrow. We'll upgrade your system, then you can upgrade your life.
A good
shoe starts from the ground up. At Eris, we make high-quality footwear. In fact, you can find Eris running shoes in over 140 countries around the world. In the past, there's been some criticism about our workers. That's why I'm here at one of the Eris...
Okay, let's do another taxi mission here.
Do you enjoy your job here?
All right, we got to get to the red light. All right.
I see. Is there a real sense of teamwork?
My friend Joe.
Jeez, all right. Got hit my hit there.
Learning some real skills. But the salary and benefits.
Yesterday, I made $1.
Oh my gosh.
That's the kind of dedication we have to our employees and the quality of our shoes. Eris running shoes. Always running from something.
The inspiration for this next record comes from Dante's Inferno, originally transcribed in Braille to a chaste Belgian mode.
All right, I think it's on the other side of the street.
This powerful fugue can overpower the senses, much like a 12-year-old nephew who lets you bounce him on your knee. One last time.
All right.
Molto adagio.
So earn some extra money, $491 there. All right, let's go back to Luigi's, do another mission.
I had it on a combo. What am I gonna do? Wait. Hey, I gotta talk to you. All right, Mick. I'll talk to you later. How you doing, kid? The Don's son, Joey Leone. He wants some action from his regular girl, Misty. Go pick her up at Hepburn Heights, but watch yourself. That's Diablo turf. Then run her over to his garage in Trenton and make it quick. Joey ain't the kind you keep waiting. Remember, this is your foot in the door. So keep your eyes on the road and off Misty.
Yeah, this is our introduction to Michael Rappaport's character. So let's do, I don't want to drive in that, so let's go, yeah, this one's good. Oh man, don't jump right in front of the car. Alright, so we gotta go to Joey's now.
I'll be with you in a minute, Sparkplug. Hey, I'm Joey. Luigi said you were reliable, so come back later. There might be some work for you. All right?
Oh, I guess there is a mission right away. Let's do this. 5 and that. Okay, so we're drive around for a bit. Okay, so it's almost time to head back over there, but let's just do a little bit of exploring first. gee, no! Alright, we're in the water, in the drink. And we're dead. Alright. Yeah, this one and Vice City still have the thing where you would basically instantly die from going into the water. Luckily, the hospital is right near where we need to be anyway. Oh, one of my favorite missions, so.
In a moment, sweetheart. I got a little business to take care of. I got a little job for you, pal. The Farrelly brothers have owed me money for too long and they need to be taught some respect. Lips Farrelly is stuffing his fat face in the St. Mark's Bistro, so steal his car and take it to 8 Ball's bomb shop up in Harwood. You know 8 Ball, right? Once he's fitted it with a bomb, go park the car where you found it. Then sit back and watch the whole show. But hurry up, he won't be eating forever.
Yeah, this one is timed mission, so you gotta only have a few minutes to be able to do it. Alright, so we gotta go up here. The restaurant's right up this way. And the Farrellys make a return in Vice City, where I think it's it being a prequel, you actually are working for Sonny Farrelly. Let's go take this car. The thing in this mission, you need to be very particular and not scratch the car or anything like that, because then you'll need to take it and get it resprayed if you mess it up. So we got 8 Ball. We got to go bring it to 8 Balls here. Alright, so we gotta drive it up here. Alright, so we got the thing installed. Now we just need to bring it back to where we found it.
Laughing vampires dance. Feel the voodoo curse. Liberty City, arise. You're listening to Aris the Pacifist Walsh on Kija.
Yeah, so now I need to take it to a paint spray. So I messed it up. But we should have plenty of time. We still got like, what, 3 minutes and 50 seconds. And there's a pay and spray right up this way here. I'm messing this up, so that's 3 minutes basically. Let's cut through here. Luckily, this area of the game is fairly small, so it's we should be okay. Almost messed it up again. Okay, so let's just be careful, not hit anything. All right, well, we got 2 minutes and 20 seconds, basically. And we're basically already back here, so... Just gotta park it in the same spot. So here comes the guy. Let's eat till you'll explode. Love it. There we go. All right. And my truck is still there. All right, cool.
See, the passion cheese pack. Phil's marriage is safe.
And there's Fernando on the radio right now. Obviously, the DJ of Emotion, the Emotion station on in Vice City.
I guarantee it.
Looks like some fog is rolling in.
We turn an ending into a new beginning.
Claire and I just had another kid, so of course we need a bigger SUV. Being a mom is hard with soccer, football, and lacrosse practice. So we bought the new Batsu monstrosity. It's so big. We lost little Joey in the back and couldn't find him for an hour. When I'm rushing to the mall or talking on my cell phone, I know me and my family are safe. But my Batsu monstrosity is four-wheel drive, and in amphibious mode, it can cross rivers. So far, I've only hit a few puddles, but it's good to know it's there. With the time I save taking shortcuts through the strip mall parking lot, I can focus on the important things, like gazing longingly at the pool boy or buying more exercise equipment off the TV. So what if it gets 3 miles to the gallon? I'm a mom, not a conservationist. The new My Batsu monstrosity.
All right, let's go save our game here. I think we're about to get some weapons training here in this mission.
Some Diablo scumbag has been pimping his scuzzy bitches in my backyard. Go and take care of things for me. If you need a piece, go around back of Ammunition opposite the subway.
All right, so Ammunition, we're gonna go there. That is our target. I think it's left behind here for us. Yeah, there we go. So yeah, basically that's your fire button. All right, let's go get our guy now. I think he's driving around, so we got to track him down. That red square to find. He's right over there. Oh, man. Well. Alright, we're dead. So let's go try that again.
Hey, this is Andy on the Lips 106 Wheels of Steel. I wonder if these CDs are steel. Today, it's all about the music. Next up, we got Boys to Girls, and this track's called Pray It Goes Okay.
All right, let's get it. Let's load in here. Okay, we got the pistol. Let's.
Call me the maestro.
All right, they're back in their car, right? Okay, luckily I didn't die in that explosion, so we're good there. And now we got the shotgun, right? We have shotgun, pistol. All right, so we got a pager. So the pistol, or the pistol is now in stock and ammunition. So I just go over and grab it if I need one. All right, we got another Luigi mission. Oh, this one I think is you pick up ladies to drop off at a police function, I think.
The policeman's ball is being held at the old school hall near the Callahan Bridge, and they'll be looking for some old school action. Now, I got girls all over town walking the street. Get them to the ball. They'll make a bundle. Get as many of them as you can before the cops drink away their green.
We got 4 minutes to get them there. here's another one.
That was magnificent. A very emotional piece. Molto adagio. Lovely, twinkling.
Okay, so let's do.
Double clef FM.
I've tried everything, and I just couldn't.
We got about what, 3 minutes left?
It started to affect my marriage.
Shoe is too big for me, and I'll sleep with anything.
The Optometrics, the thiasizer, tummy stapling. I've had my mouth sewn up, my hands chopped off. You name it, I've tried it.
Yeah, except for exercising and
Got too many already in there, so we gotta drop them off and then get more.
Using a new technology called biorhythmic subconscious gymnastics, the Dormitron exercises you while you sleep. Just strap in your arms and legs, put on the Dormitron headset, then wrap yourself in the special high voltage electric blanket. Turn it on to 11 and burn those pounds away while you have a relaxing night's sleep. Now that I've lost 280 pounds, my husband's...
All right, let's go grab some more.
No more escort services for me. Don't be fat a day longer than you have to. Remember, being fat can even ruin a romantic cruise. Call Dormitron now.
All right, we got what, 2 minutes left?
Visit www.sleepofflar.com and sleep your way to a thinner, happier you.
In today's fast-paced world, a split second can be the difference between achieving your dreams
Hey, I just won the Nobel Peace Prize.
and not. More Americans are realizing if you don't have the latest and greatest technological devices, you will fall behind.
I didn't upgrade my personal organizer, and 2 days later I was diagnosed with a terminal illness.
That's exactly why you should come visit the friendly people at
All
House
right, let's
tomorrow.
go grab probably 2 more should be okay.
21st century technology needs.
I only spent $20,000, and now I can get email in the shower or surf the internet while I'm driving. I was bored stupid at my daughter's recitals and my son's Little League games. Thanks to House of Tomorrow.
Okay, so we got 2 more. Let's go grab. We got 1:42.
If it's a flash in the pan technology of absolutely no use to anyone, you can
All right, let's see if we can grab some out of the way. 1:35 left.
only technology makes life worth living. House of Tomorrow will upgrade your system, then you can.
All right, gotta be careful not to have this thing catch fire.
From the ground up. At Eris, we make high-quality footwear. In fact, you can find Eris running shoes in over 140 countries around the world. In the past,
All right, what,
there's
about
been some
1:16.
workers. That's why I'm here at one of the Eris factories so you can meet some of them. Excuse me, sir. Do you enjoy your job here?
It's fun. We get to play with knives.
I see.
All right,
Is there a
there
real
we
sense
go.
of teamwork?
My friend Joey sewed his hands together.
Wow, you're learning some real skills. How about the salary?
All right, we're not gonna be able to get that one. We just gotta go to the thing.
That's the kind of dedication we have to our employees and the quality of
That's
our
the bridge. Oh, and we're already here.
from something.
The inspiration for this next record comes from Dante's Inferno, originally transcribed in Braille to a chaste Belgian monk after he lost.
Just don't want to get hit here.
Powerful view can overpower the senses, much like a 12-year-old nephew.
We got like 30 seconds.
One last time. Molto adagio.
Where are they? Oh, there they are. See if we can. Got time to drop off one more. Let's see. That was 7. I think the minimum is 4, right? All right, there we go. Passed. All right, cool. Let's go save our game. So do we have the pistol? We have the shotgun. I gotta go get healed. Oop. Yeah, there's a hospital pretty close. I think, right? And I think it's... There we go. Let's go back to Joey's now.
Chunky Lee Chong is pushing Spank for some new gang from Colombia or Colorado or something. I'm not really sure. Who needs details? Anyway, he's got a noodle stand down in Chinatown. That rat has sold his last stir fry. I want you to take him out. If you need a piece, go around back of ammunition opposite the subway. Sort yourself with a 9. You know where it is, right? Well, remember, just watch your back in Chinatown. It's triad territory.
Alright, let's go. Let's get a new vehicle. Now, let's take this delivery van here. Yeah, so we actually already have a gun, we have the shotgun and the pistol, so we should be good. No, you can't get through there.
I gotta go on vacation.
You haven't noticed me yet. Oh, got him. Got him in one shot. Alright. Alright, triads are after me now. Alright, nice. Got into one shot, because like sometimes that guy will run and you gotta like chase him down then. But that one actually better than I thought it would. Alright, so I'm gonna go save again, and then I think we'll just do some exploring before we wrap up the video. Oh, great. Alright, I gotta... Alright, we got the police on us. Luckily, it's just a 1-star rating, so we can avoid that. Oh, there's Push It to the Limit. This song was a huge meme on YTMND like in like 2006 or so. Oh man, alright. We still got the 1-star rating, we gotta get rid of that. I mean, this thing has really bad, this car is controlling terribly. Okay, let's get healed. And yeah, they're still on me. Okay, let's not drive that. I gotta get rid of that 1-star first. Alright, there we go. We got rid of it.
It will be a miracle. I guarantee it.
Alright, that's...
We turn an ending into a new beginning.
Bill and I just had another kid, so of course we need a bigger SUV. Being a mom is hard with soccer, football, and lacrosse practice, so we bought the new Maibatsu monstrosity. It's so big. We lost little Joey in the back and couldn't find him.
Don't know if this is a unique stunt, but we're gonna find out. Not really, but pinballed into 3 people. Jeez. All right. Oh, that'll get rid of the star right there. Oh, there we go. There's a hidden package. Got 100 of those to grab.
Ease up the pressure. Slow down your wheels. And stay off the spank, my brethren.
Nice. Oh.
You damn pussy.
So yeah, right now the bridge is still not open. Oh, a rampage? Let's try it. Let's see if we can do it. We got a good amount of money there. Let's see if there's any more triads around there. Oh man! All right. But yeah, the rampagers are scattered throughout the city. Same with like hidden packages and stuff. Let's do some paramedic missions. Oh, it's locked? All right. Ah, whatever. Whoa, alright. I don't remember if there's a hidden package down there or not. I know you come to this dock later in the game to basically get to the next like area, but no hidden packages. But yeah, I believe that's Staunton Island over there, and over that way. Let's check my stats actually. Right now we're a wheelman. Here's our stats. You got percent complete, like 5. Let's see, 5%, 9 missions, 7 of those missions there.
today. I'm sorry, yes. Okay, no trouble. No trouble. I gotta go on vacation. I'm about to get that stuff, but... Hey, hold on. It's about you. Okay, we make... Drive slow.
Yep, hidden package. There we go. I'm gonna go save my game here.
You take my car.
This was like the slow-mo. Oh yeah, makes everything go into slow motion. So yeah, around this time period, obviously The Matrix had come out a couple years before that. And then a lot of games were doing the slow motion kind of stuff, like Max Payne, or I remember like, I think the first Charlie's Angels used like bullet time as well. It's kind of a thing for a while. So yeah, we're gonna go save and I think wrap up here. Alright, so we got our game saved. I think that is going to do it for this video. There's just a ton of stuff to do in this game though. Like I mentioned earlier in the video, just kind of a groundbreaking game for the open world genre. Kind of got more developers and more game companies building games in that style. Very influential. Just a ton of fun. It paved the way for essentially the rest of the Grand Theft Auto series. The first two games in the series were really good, GTA, GTA 2, but I think this is kind of the game where basically everything changed. I don't think we would have gotten like Vice City without this. We wouldn't have gotten obviously San Andreas or even GTA 4, 5, and the upcoming 6. So this one kind of paved the way for all those other games. So that's going to do it for now. We'll be back again next week. We're going to be jumping into 2002. Really looking forward to that. So remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. We'll see you again next time. Thanks again for watching. Take care and have a good one. See ya.